Up for sale is a 1976 Pontiac Catalina 2-door. This car is usually found in a 4-door. It's rare to find them in a 2-door. This isn't the original paint color, but it is an old lacquered paint. All numbers are matching. There is a 400 big block Pontiac engine in it. It is the original motor. There was a 2-barrel carburetor on it, but we converted it to a 4-barrel carburetor. It is an Edelbrock with a 600 CFM, and the intake you see here, it's off of a 1960s GTO. The original carburetor and intake are in the trunk. We'll get to those a little later. And there are around 500 miles on the new carburetor, and this has had a full tune-up about 500 miles ago also. And this car does have a turbo 400 trans. It has been flushed and filter changed around 3,000 miles ago, and the only thing that's wrong with it, it needs a new radiator. You can't really see it from here. Alright, we're going to go around to the body. You take a look here at the passenger side fender. There is a dent. Someone hit the car and left last summer. We're going to take a look at the tread on the tires. There is still a good bit of tread left. There's about 3,500 miles on the tires. You take a look at the inner fender here. It looks pretty good for a 76. I'm going to take a look at the rest of the body here. If you come over here to the roof, there are some bubbles here on the roof. It looks like some rust is starting underneath there, and there is some weathering here on the outside of the roof, but the roof does not leak. We'll look in the inside here. You can see it doesn't leak or anything. There's no watermarks. If it was leaking, it's not. Then if you look down here, like I was saying, it's not the original paint color. Right here, this maroon, that is the original paint color. If we go farther back the body here, there are some rust spots, but it is 1976. It is pretty nice for the year. And if you look at the back tires, they are in pretty good shape also. Once again, 3,500 miles on the tires. If we go back here to the rear of the car does have true dual exhaust. I'm going to take a look underneath here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does have true dual exhaust. And while we're under here, the frame, it is pretty nice. Not really rusted or anything for the year. It is in pretty good shape. And if you look here on the bumper, the chrome is peeling a little bit. And in the trunk here is your intake and your 2-barrel carburetor. And also in the trunk, we do have the AC unit. It is not hooked. There's not one hooked up in the car. It's not. We do have it in the trunk here. And there are a couple rust spots in the trunk. They are rusted the whole way through, but those are the only holes in the trunk. If we go around here to the other side, you'll see some paint chipping, and there are a couple rust spots on this side. And some more weathering on the roof, as you can see. And we'll take a look underneath this here door to show you a little bit of the frame. Looks pretty good for a 76. Take a look at that. And we'll take a look at the back seat here. The bench part, it is in pretty good shape. And the windows do work. They do go up and down. They are crank. If you look at the back seat, the top of it, it does have some sun damage, some holes in the back seat. It is from sun damage. We'll go to the front seat now. If you look here, there is some carpet that is dry rotted, but that is the only spot due to it being a 76. It has some weathering to it. And the front dash here, it has some sun damage, cracking, and discoloration. It goes the whole length of the dash here. If you take a look at the mileage, it is 115. It has went around once. So we have 115 and change on there. And we'll start her up so you can hear it. We'll go around front to the motor so you can take a look at it. We'll go around to the exhaust so you can see that too. As you can see, it's not smoking or anything. This car does run pretty good. It's in pretty good shape for its age. The only reason we're getting rid of it is because we bought a new truck and we don't really have the time to restore it. So our loss is your gain. Thank you for looking at our listing.